You might be at a place right now where you're frustrated with your community that you're trying to build on Facebook using Facebook groups, right? You might be in a place right now where you are so excited to be able to participate in online summits, or perhaps you want to be a guest on podcasts on a consistent basis, but yet nothing is happening for you yet, right? Yet. I'm saying yet because at the end of this conversation, I'm hoping that your mindset is going to shift in regards to how you're looking at your social media. We are quick to want to delegate that task of marketing of us online, right? We believe that if we have enough money to invest in someone else to do it for us, then we're taking that necessary evil out of our way and we can focus on doing other things that we enjoy because we don't enjoy social media. And if that's you, I want you to continue to watch this, because the reason why I'm bringing this up is because I was there too, honey. I was there too. I was at a point where I was showing up on social media mindlessly, scrolling through the feeds of Facebook and all of that stuff on Instagram and not getting any traction. Between you and I was broke as fuck. Excuse my French, but you know me, I keep it 100 with you, right? I was broke posting on social media yet not getting any clients. And so there is a mindset shift that needs to happen for you in order for you, I believe, to actually enjoy sharing content, to actually get traction, to actually getting people to invite you into their digital space so that you can reach more people. There is a mindset shift that needs to happen for you, and I'm here to talk to you about it, because it is important that we understand that there is a heavy lifting that needs to happen. I am of the mindset of the world you will find, and listen, you may disagree with me, and I'm okay to agree to disagree, but honestly, the real thing here is that with your social media, there is a heavy lifting that needs to happen on your side, especially if you're just getting started. And even when you're at a season in your business where you are scaling and you have an audience and you have proof of selling what it is that you're offering, you still want to have that social media mindset buttoned down. And what is that? Well, the mindset of wanting to connect with intentions. All those summits that you wanted to go on, all those guest podcasting that you want, all of those new members that you want inside your Facebook group that are qualified in order for you to show up and be able to serve them and sell your services. All of that you want on social media is going to start with you understanding that the intention that you are creating on social media, your presence that is all about creating those connections. And I'm sure you've heard this from many other people marketing online, and now you're hearing it from me because it is true. How do you create connections? Remove yourself from the mind and go more into your heart. Dive into your heart when you are communicating with people online is what I want to tell you. You have to do that heavy lifting. What is the heavy lifting I'm talking about? I'm talking about you wanting engagement inside your group. You wanting engagement every time you post. My question to you is, have you engaged? Have you supported your members inside your group that have shown up and shared content inside your community? They took the time, okay, out of their busy time, and they've chosen your community to engage in. Are you acknowledging their activity? As a leader, as the host of this group, as the one that wants to gain visibility, are you providing engagement? If you want engagement, you'll get it back. That's how social media works. We cannot forget the word social in social media. Are you exhausted doing so? Well, the question is, what is your content that you're creating? Is it impactful? Is it inspiring? Or is it self-promoting? Content that is self-promoting means that all you're doing is talking about your accomplishments. What about the story behind it? What happened in order for you to get to those accomplishments? Because guess what? That is exactly where your ideal client is right now. You know your messaging, you know what you can offer. Now, with social media, your mindset shift that needs to happen is, how can I efficiently show up in a way where I can attract through my content, my journey, so that the people that are watching it, discovering me, are like, oh my God, this is exactly me. This is where I've been. I want to hear more of her story. And so let's talk about delegating your social media tasks to someone else. For a long time, I've built my business by myself, and you might be there. And all I want to tell you is that it is possible for you to do. Is it a lot of work? It's work. And that is why you will hear me say to you often that you have to identify your money-making activities. You cannot be on social media posting just because you have to post, because everybody else is saying you have to post consistently. There needs to be a plan for your business. And even when you scale and you have someone else doing it for you, with you, you still need to have a plan. What are you looking for? What are you building? What are you becoming that you want your audience to partake in? Okay? There's a lot of features on social media that you can use. It's overwhelming, but you have control over how you want to show up. You have control as far as which features makes more sense to your business and your personality, is what I believe. And that is why I created Visualize and Create Academy for you, so that you can shop around all the little detailed tutorials that I've shared with you in order for you to pick and choose the ones that fit you. I've tried a lot of things. I've succeeded in a lot of things, and I failed at a lot of things. And I don't want you to fail. That is why I created this Visualize and Create Academy, for you to be able to go on there and identify where you need support and grab that information and that tutorial and take action. But you have to do the heavy lifting. You have to be able to want to engage. You have to be able to care. How much do you care about your business? How much do you care about the transformation that you are able to create for others? How much do you care is the question I want you to ask yourself. Okay? And so the heavy lifting is inevitable. Whether you want to believe what you see online as far as, you know, post for a week, do a challenge, you'll get clients, you know, that is not my story. And I'm not knocking anybody else's hustle, but my story is that I decided to care, and I know you do care too, and diving more into wanting to help other people and building relationships that will actually pay attention to what it is that you have to offer. You have to be patient. You have to be consistent. And I'm only talking about organically here. As I said, you can get clients, you can get visibility if you pay for it, right? Are you willing to invest in getting visibility? That's fine if that's what you want to do. I'm not knocking that. But if you have made the decision to use social media as a means for you to market your brand online organically, know that it is about a mindset shift. It's not a competition. It's not like, you know, I'm going to show up live today and I'm going to sell my program. Let's be honest. We are in a time right now in the world, many people's lives have shifted. People are confused, they are scared, yet they're excited, and some people lost their jobs. Some people, you know, they want to start a business. There's a lot of decisions that's being made in people's minds. And so I want you to pay attention to that as you create your content to help them make that decision. I have consumed content where I'm like, oh my God, this is too rough. Let's smooth things out a little bit. you're being a little bit too tough on me. Is it really true that you can do this? Right? People sell things online where it's like, okay, is that possible for me? You end up asking yourselves, right? And then I've heard horrible stories of people that have bought into what it is that they saw, and it was a complete nightmare for them. It didn't work for them. So I want you to be careful with the way you consume and the way you show up with your content as far as, you know, building those relationships. Be honest. Tell the truth. I'm here to tell you the truth. You have to do that heavy lifting. You have to open your Facebook app, accept that friend's request, and activate that conversation genuinely. You can't just accept somebody on Facebook and send them the link to your Facebook group for them to join. You can't just join a Facebook group and expect the admin to want to join your group and send them an invitation right away. That's not a genuine connection. It's all about quality, not quantity. And so I want you to take a chill pill, okay? I want you to stop stressing yourself in regards to getting more visibility. You will, as long as you make that mindset shift of yours in regards to your social media, in wanting to show up in a space and be present to share your message. Identify those images, those video topics that you want to do live, and ask yourself, is what I'm about to share is going to blank my audience, right? Fill in the blank. There needs to be a purpose. There needs to be a plan. It's not just about showing up because I want to be in Summit, showing up because I want to be a guest on a podcast. It's about showing up with your message and truly share your story. Story sells. Your story is amazing. I don't know why you're holding back telling your story. You've been through a lot and now you're here. People want to hear that because there are people out there that are exactly where you were that want to hear from you. Trust me, they do. And what can I promise you? Well, I promise you that there are tools out there to help you communicate with intention, to help you have a social media marketing content plan that is actually admirable, that is actually going to attract the audience that you want. I promise you that. But again, you have to be strategic, you have to plan, you have to know what your activities are using Facebook, Instagram, and whatnot, and all the features, so you can play in the online streets the right way and get your return on investment of your energy. Social media works. It does. Organic content marketing works. It does. I wouldn't be here committed to helping you to change the way you're showing up in order for you to attract your audience. I wouldn't be here if I didn't believe that. I've done it for my business and I help others as well, and now I'm here to help you. And so think about the content that you're creating online before you click that post, publish button, whatever it's called. Ask yourself the question, what is my audience is going to think? And if the answer is not sure, then don't share it. Is your content truly inviting conversation? Is your content truly expressing what you believe? And so that's my social media mindset checkup for you. And I know you can do it. And that is why I wanted to share it with you.